The Ed, welcome back to the Sports Contraption. How say you, the Ed?
I say everything.
Oh, you do? Good. How are you doing tonight, the Ed?
All right. Hey, I was just calling in to let you know I'm not going to be calling in tonight.
But we got you on the air right now, the Ed.
Well, I don't know how that happened.
Well, I mean, now that we're here, you know, I mean, I
What's
appreciate...
the matter? How come you can't call in tonight?
Well, I can't call in because I'm going out.
Where are you going?
I need to ask you, Dave, do they got Sizzler out here? Because I ain't seen one.
Sure, they got Sizzler, Ponderosa, yeah.
Yeah, because me and my girlfriend, we kind of made up. And we supposed to go out. She's supposed to be over here. She said before 9 o'clock she'll come get me.
Oh, well, good. Well, that's a nice thing. But what about the baby? What's the latest on the baby situation?
Is that a babysitter? I got a babysitter for tonight.
First of all, who's the babysitter that you have?
A lady down the road.
Oh, right. Yeah, a lot of the women in the neighborhood, you said, have really rallied in support of you. But then again, like I've said, I think that they think they're mistakenly under the impression that it's either your grandchild or maybe a child of yours, when in fact, obviously, it's just a little baby who a woman just threw in your lap, basically. And I think that's why you're getting this sympathy and help from all these women. I think you should really, I hate to sound like a broken record, but you really need to take this kid to the authorities.
No, the baby can't be going to jail. It's too young for something like that.
No. I'm not saying jail. I'm saying if you take, they'll know what to do with the baby is what I mean to say.
I know what to do with it. I give it to the babysitter, and I told the babysitter that he's got to spend the night over there because I'm going to be busy all night.
Oh, I see.
Now, what are you paying the babysitter?
Huh?
What are you paying the babysitter?
No, I don't have no money for that. This lady's just doing it. She asked me. We was sitting out there talking. We was at the mailbox checking the mail, and she said, "Where the baby at?" I said, "Oh, baby, watching TV." And she said, "Well, what you gonna do with the baby?" And I said, "Well, nothing right now." I said, "I'm trying to go out tonight, but I don't know. My son gonna be gone too, so I don't know the baby gonna be by himself." And the lady said, "No, you can't do that." And I said, "Well, I might have to." She said, "Well, I'll watch her." And I said, "Okay."
Oh, well, that's good.
Can I ask a question? Do you mind? No, it's been a couple days, and I'm late to this story. Forgive me, but have you named baby yet?
Well, we found out the baby's a girl.
Okay.
I didn't know her for a while, and I was calling her Ed, but the lady next door told me that's not a good name. I said, "Well,
no.
For a girl, probably not, no.
No, so
Can I suggest one? How about Bold?
I just call her baby girl.
Baby girl. Baby girl's great. Man of War is good.
Well, you could come up with,
names.
I don't know, the Ed. You could come up with something, though, right? I mean, don't you think that you should name this kid? I mean, I do think, though, by the way, and I, in all seriousness, I don't mean to make light, the Ed, because this is a serious situation. And, you're, like I keep saying, I think you're a nice guy, a good guy. I think your heart's in the right place. I just don't know if you should be raising this kid. And to be honest with you, the Ed, we've gotten some calls. You've actually talked to some of them on the air. But beyond that, we're getting a bunch of calls of people that are very concerned about you and what you're doing here. As a matter of fact, we have James on the line. James, welcome to the Sports Contraption. How say you, sir?
And how say you, sir? I was wondering,
I'm doing all right.
Ed, is there any way that you could possibly kill yourself, maybe hang yourself? You're totally despicable to the whole human race. Your balls must be
I don't know about all that.
Who's he calling? Who's he talking to? You talking to me?
No, he's talking to the Ed.
Oh, my God. That's terrible.
Why would you let somebody call and talk like that on the radio?
Well, I apologize for that, but like I say, I just think people have some very strong opinions on this subject, the Ed. I mean, a lot of people don't like you. I mean, they understand. I think everybody is behind you, the Ed, on that this baby was given to you. You're a responsible guy. You made a promise to this woman, but she has not upheld her end of the bargain. And I just think as a man of 54, you have a nice girlfriend. You don't want the burden of raising a kid at this point.
I'd like to give that guy a good smack in the mouth talking to me like that.
I agree.
Well, here. He
didn't ask for it. That's exactly that's the right point. He didn't ask for this. He just was dealt this hand. Now he's playing his cards.
And there's nothing wrong with what I'm doing. I mean, the baby gonna be all right tonight. The baby's all right every night. Baby
That's right.
Ain't had nothing wrong. Ain't had no fever. Ain't had no measles, no mumps, or nothing.
Well, I guess that's good, and it's been 3 full days now, so I guess you're doing something right
The
there.
baby will be fine. Let him go to the Ponderosa or the Sizzler, wherever he's going to go. It'll be a great night.
I don't want you, David Feeney, to encourage the ad as much as as much as I like the ad. I don't want you to encourage him to embrace this baby by naming her or anything like that, because it's just going to make it harder for him to give the baby away at some point, which he invariably is going to have to do when the authorities figure out what's going. I mean, it's against the law. He can't just keep this baby.
Sooner or later, the ad's going to do the right thing. And how do you know that the police, the authorities, won't give him the baby?
I saw a thing on TV, commercial, something called eBay, and you could sell anything on there.
Well, you're not suggesting what I think you are, to sell the baby, are you? No, that's not. You can't do something like that.
Horrible.
I don't know.
You definitely would get arrested.
Why would I?
You would go to jail for doing that, for
To
sure.
sell a person, that's slavery.
That's what I told him.
That's horrible.
I told him that same thing last night.
That's been
that you can't do
abolished
something
for,
like that, right?
Everybody keeps giving me money anyway. Other lady gave me $8. Another lady gave me $12.